Let's see what's going on here. Steve in Ronkonkoma. What's up, Steve?
Hey, Mike. Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, what's happening?
It was great to meet you in person at Mulcahy's. I had a lot of fun there.
Oh, good.
I wanted to discuss some potential challengers of the Patriots in the playoffs this season. The Steelers have all the weapons on offense, but we haven't seen much from their defense lately. The Jaguars have the pass rush to do it, but I don't know if Bortles can lead them. But let's just say if the Chargers run the table, do you think the Chargers could do it?
Yes. I think the Chargers have with the pass rushes they have and the weapons with Rivers. They're going to have to probably win all the games on the road, but they're capable if they were in a one-game matchup with them. I don't think Jacksonville will do it because of Bortles, despite the pass rush. The pass rush is incredibly important to the whole mix. If you can't bring the pass rush to it, it doesn't work. That's all there is to it. It does not work. You have got to make him more than anything that happens in the game, you have got to make him uncomfortable. If you don't make him uncomfortable, the game will never be one that's winnable. That's just the way it is. And when he's uncomfortable, the game is extremely winnable. And you saw it again last night. I mean, he was not comfortable last night. They did not complete a third down conversion the entire game. I believe they went the whole game without one. I know they didn't have one till late in the game. I didn't see. They might have snuck one in at the end, but I think they went the whole game without a third down conversion. They were uncomfortable all night. Plus, Cutler gave you the good Cutler last night for the most part. There was one time he chickened out and didn't take a first down that he should have taken. But other than that, Cutler made some hellacious throws. He also threw a guy off and made an incredible first down move on their first touchdown. Cutler played really well last night. They had some corners play well. They had some guys play well on their line. They played well in a lot of places last night, the Dolphins. And that has been kind of a house of horrors for Tom. He really has not played well there. Larry in the Bronx. What's up, Larry?
Hey, Mike.
What's happening?
Yeah, first off, I'm a WFAN call since 1999, and 18 years of listening to you. It's not going to be the same without you, but I want to say thank you for giving me 18 years of great memories of WFAN, and I'll say good luck down the road. And honestly, I'll be looking forward to hearing you in the near future.
Thank you.
All right. I want to talk about the Patriots.
Go ahead.
I'm a huge Patriot fan. I'm thinking last night, the Patriots didn't play well. How much do you think that has a lot to do with Rob Gronkowski not being there?
A little bit, but it had more to do with the fact the Dolphins matched up well. I think, listen, and of course not having him there hurts. It's another weapon. He clearly would have made some of those third down plays, no question. They need him. That'll make a big difference this week. But the Dolphins played really well. They did everything well. Cutler played well. Cutler, when he's on his game, can be a really nasty quarterback because you don't expect him to make plays with his legs. He made a couple plays last night where he got away from pass rush. One time when he threw the guy off his back and then, made the first down inside the 5-yard line was a terrific thing. A couple of throws he made were tremendous. They made a couple of great catches, too. So Dolphins played really well. Played exceedingly well. When you put Tom under pressure, he gets very cranky, and his performance level goes way down. Now, you could say that about any quarterback who ever lived, but there are guys who handle pressure better than others, and Tom is not one of the guys. Dan Marino didn't handle it well either. Tom is not one of the guys who handles it well. He's just not. If you're getting to him, it really throws him off. It really unnerves him completely. And, he gets very off his game. Kenny in Staten Island. What's up, Kenny?
Hey, what's going on, Mike? You're going to be missed. That's for sure.
Thank you. That's happening.
You've been my co-pilot. I'm in the car 90% of the time driving around. So you're the person that basically is riding shotgun with me.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
If you move to XM radio, I might have to buy a new car that has XM radio. But with the Jets, they've had success this year, but I think last game set them back. That was just a horror game for the ages, and I just don't like what I see in the road games with the preparation of the team. I'm not sure what causes it, but these were winnable games, on paper, and coming out flat over and over again against Tampa, last week against Denver. A lot of what they've gained early in the year has been pushed back in their face, where I don't see the season as a success after this.
They're not coming out
5-11.
They're not coming out flat. They are coming out against teams that are better. and the other team is home, and the other team might give you the game where they're focused. There are teams that have come into MetLife and taken the Jets lightly this year. I don't think there's any question teams have taken them lightly. I don't think any question Kansas City Chiefs took them lightly. Kansas City Chiefs were up 14-0. They thought that game was over. The Jets are not there yet. They are moving in the right direction. That's the first game this year where I really think they threw in a clinker. You give everybody one. Let's see how they finish the season now. I mean, it's really about, more than the wins right now, it's more about how they play. And for the most part this year, you'd gotten a good effort out of them all year. Now, they made some dumb plays that cost them games. New England, Carolina, there were Miami. There were games they should have won where they made dumb mistakes. And McCown, who made a lot of great plays for them, also made big mistakes in some of those games. Before the half against New England, the pass in the Miami game, the fumble in the Carolina game, all cost them dearly. So, for the most part, they have done a lot of things well this year. But there are games where, they played Tampa. Tampa just whipped them. They played Denver. Denver just whipped them. Listen, Denver did not have 3 and 9 defensive personnel. They had terrific defensive personnel. So, I understand what's going on with their offense and everything else, but Denver was always capable of doing that. So, don't go crazy over one game. Don't throw in the whole season off one game. I think that's an overreaction. But people always overreact in the NFL. It's part of the NFL that you overreact. Eddie in Rockland County. What's up, Eddie?
Hey, Mike. I want to thank you for all the years. Probably my favorite interview. You guys touched on him. George Steinbrenner. Probably George Young. Dog used to get George Young all pissed off.
No, George Young loved Dog.
Yeah, I know, but
he worshipped Dog. He loved him.
I know, but you guys bantered back and forth.
Oh, he did, but he loved him. He never was really mad. It was all show. He loved Dog. Absolutely loved him. They were very close off the air, too. Very close.
Now, as far as Eli, let me ask you, can Eli do a Brett Favre and retire and then pick whatever team wants him, or is he still in the Giants' hands?
No, he owns the Giants. He's still on the contract with the Giants. He cannot get out of his contract by retiring. He's not allowed to do that. The Giants can release him, but you can't walk away from your contract. He's still under contract, so he can't just retire and then come out and play for another team. That doesn't work that way because he has a contract. Mike in Jersey, what's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike. First off, I want to talk about the Giants, but first off, I just want to thank you for everything over the years. We go back, probably remember me when we used to do live from the play-by-play at MSG.
Okay.
And I was always there, and just at the parade, I got some great shots of you and the dog at the Ranger parade. But thanks for everything. Great job, and good luck with everything. Now, go to the Giants. They're going to have the GM and coach in place before the draft, so they're going to be on the same page.
Yeah, that might have the GM in place very soon.
Right, but the coach as well. One coach, two coaches I don't want to have that I've heard their names, Smith and McDaniel. No way, shape, or form. But some of the young coaches out there, I like Adam Gase with Miami. I know he's not available, but the Giants, if they need to take a top,
Wait, you can't take somebody else's coach, Mike. It doesn't work that way. Adam Gase on the contract. I don't know where he's staying. He's not going anywhere. As far as, Mike Smith and Josh McDaniel, usual suspects. Doesn't mean that's going to happen. Gettleman looks like he's got a very good chance to get this job. He could get the job tomorrow. They don't have to ask permission. They don't have to do anything. He can come right in and take the job. So, very good chance that could happen here. Sonny in Malvern. What's up, Sonny?
Hey, Mike, how are you? I'll say my goodbyes and thank you until Friday. Hopefully I get in. Anyway, as far as the Eagles, I think before Wentz went down, Eagles were probably the most balanced team in the NFC as far as offense and defense and getting the best play out of the quarterback position. Now, Foles, in 2013, Mike, I remember you talking about him back then. Was he for real or not? He made it to the Pro Bowl. He had the third highest quarterback rating in the history of the league that year, and also threw 7 touchdown passes in one game and had a perfect quarterback rating in that game. Going forward, can he still take them to the Super Bowl?
In this NFC, maybe. Maybe. I don't think they're as sound a team as a couple other teams. They're not as sound as Minnesota. They're not as sound as the Rams in my mind, because the Rams on specials and on defense, I think, are sounder overall than the Eagles are. The Eagles are going to rely on their pass rush, and they got to get play out of their quarterback. I mean, that's just the way they're built. That's got to happen. But I think they can win games. Absolutely. I think the NFC is wide open. I think there's 5-6 teams in the NFC that can make it to the Super Bowl this year. I think it's wide open, and I'm not counting the Falcons out. I think the Falcons could, despite this year, which has been so up and down, I think they could still get on a run here, and they can still win the division. They have tiebreakers against everybody. I still think they could be a very dangerous team. Ruben in Queens, what's up, Ruben? Yes, Ruben going once. All right, not there. TC in Manhattan. Go ahead, TC.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Good, what's up?
Mike, I'm 48. I graduated St. Paul's High School in Garden City in 1987, about the time this party at WFAN started. I've been there every step of the way. I'm a lifelong Jets fan. There were times over the many years where you beat them up a little bit, and there were times where I wanted to pull my car to the side of the road and scream and go crazy. And come next Monday, I don't know what I'm going to do without you, buddy. So thank you very, very much.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
I guess my question is this. I'm a season ticket holder. I've had plenty of things that have made me happy this year and lots of frustration. I don't play the woulda, coulda, shoulda game. I think we played winnable games that we didn't win. Do you think Todd has earned an extension? Do you think he should be the coach of this team going forward, especially if they get a new quarterback?
I think McCown is I think McCagnon is the guy who should run this team. I think he gets to make the decision on Bowles. My feeling is I'm comfortable with him making the decision. My feeling is that he will keep Bowles. I think Bowles will be here. I think he will get a contract extension. I think he will be here. And they got to get a quarterback. And I'm convinced about McCagnon. I'm not totally convinced about Bowles, but I think Bowles has shown you enough to merit another chance to come back and coach the team. Joe in the Poconos, what's up, Joe?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Good, what's happening?
Hey, so kind of gave my pleasantries a couple weeks ago. I wasn't sure if I'd get a chance to call in, but just, again, 30 years plus, stay in power in New York City. I learned a lot about sports listening to you on my commute, so I wish you nothing but the best. Happy holidays to your family.
Thank you.
Question about the Giants GM search and the head coach. With them likely picking a quarterback and having that high pick, do you think they're going to be looking to go with maybe a younger up-and-coming GM-coach combo or someone that's already established?
What do you mean coach combo?
Well, I mean, like a GM that's like a up-and-comer, like a young guy that... No,
listen, it's not going to be... Listen, they are moving unless something changes very quickly, they are moving swiftly towards hiring Dave Gettleman. I mean, everything indicates that he might be getting this job very quickly. Do
you think that's the right move?
I don't think it's a bad move, but it doesn't knock me over. But I don't think I can understand it. It's someone I know they've always liked. He has a acceptable resume. I don't think it's an overwhelming resume. Understands the Giants also, very close with Ernie Accorsi. Now, you gave Ernie Accorsi the chance to do this. Ernie Accorsi and Gettleman are very close. Plus, John Mara tipped his hand the other day when he said, we'll have it in place. We could have this in place real quickly, meaning that it was someone they weren't going to have to ask permission or wait to the end of the season. Looks like they may be there with Gettleman. Gettleman as someone who has always, he has a history with the Giants. They know him very well. He almost got the job years ago, and he's always wanted the job. I think he's not young. He's been around. He's not a young guy. But I think it's going to happen. Everything you're hearing is it's going to happen. Now, after that happens, then we're into the coach thing. I don't think Spags has got a chance to get this job. I don't think frankly, I got to be honest, I don't think he deserves it. And I think they'll go out and they'll have an extensive search for a coach. But I think their general manager search is going to be a very short one and a very quick one. And unless we're hearing stuff that's really unusually misleading, everything is pointing to Gettleman getting this job. Here's the Mink Man.